But there's other ways to create these contracts of high trust. I'll give you an example first, and then we'll talk about it. So we had a maneuver we call the knife edge pass. What's that? The maneuver is going to be these two jets are going to come at each other. So again, I'm building the model here, right? So that's the third one, is connecting through high trust contracts. But we got about 30 maneuvers in an air show. So just give you an idea of your day. You know how all the things you have to do. So one of them is what we call the knife edge pass. And this is where Thumper and I are going to come at each other at 1,000 miles per hour closer, cross within a wingspan. If we're 1 second off, we're going to miss by 2 football fields. So how do you execute at that level? Well, of course we had a plan. And of course we've had standards, but now you're airborne. So this is one maneuver where I'm 3 miles crowd left, Thumper's 3 miles crowd right. We're 6 miles apart, we're virtual. I've got my 4 other teammates 5 miles over here. Just like you, I'm coordinating, lots of different things going on. So I'm listening from my boss. As my boss says a certain word, I realize I've got 45 seconds to get my 2 jets over center point. I have to deconflict. I know it's going to take me 40. So I come up on the radio and I say, Thumper, are you ready to take a mark? The reason I ask him or her is I can't see them. So I got to make sure they're in position. So we had a contract, they could say no. If they were out of position, they could say no. 99 times out of 100, Thumper was there. But the one time he wasn't, I needed to know. So our contract was, okay, you're not in position, you got 5 seconds. 5 seconds, I'm going to ask you again. He was always ready the second time. I'd say, stand by, mark it. Boom, we hit our stopwatches. Next contract was 20 seconds. 20 seconds, I want you on your 3-mile checkpoint, on altitude, on airspeed, on time. Guess what? Player-coach agreement. I'll do the same thing. You can count on me. At 20 seconds, if he was on altitude, on airspeed, on time, guess what he told me? Nothing. You want to decrease your voicemails and emails? Put this into place. If you're where you're supposed to be, I don't need to hear from you. But if you're off, I need to know quickly. Why? So we can adjust. So anybody know what an F-18 looks like? Nose on, 2 miles out. It's a dot. This dot's getting bigger at the rate of a mile every 4.5 seconds. I remember looking out there sometimes. I see his nose cannon in. I'd go, dude, we got a problem. There's going to be an impact point. It's not going to be pretty. And then I needed to trust my wingman to do what he or she said they're going to do. They needed to trust me. See, here is my verbal contract to Thumper. I'll be on the flight line. I won't be 5 foot left or 5 foot right. I'll be right on the flight line. I'll set the altitude. I'll make the timing correction. I'll give you the command to execute a full stick deflection roll. You, my teammate, have one job. Miss me. Biggest game of chicken you ever played. Wasn't a game and it wasn't chicken.